guys, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't noticed, I've made a few changes with my YouTube channel. So I changed it from Rain Alt Model to LNG's Art because I want to post more art content here, and like my main priority is my art business, not necessarily like my content creation stuff. I have been doing like more makeup content and such, but it's been more rewarding for me to post on TikTok as opposed to YouTube. I recently started doing UGC work, which is user generated content. It's kind of like being an influencer, like micro influencer type work. There's all these different websites that you can sign up for, and I signed up for all those sites, and I've been posting more of my content, and I've been using like all the UGC hashtags in my TikTok videos, and I've been getting emails from different companies asking me to promote stuff for them in my email. And then on my art TikTok account, just reached over 7,000 followers. And because you need 5,000 followers to do TikTok shop, companies have been reaching out to me on my art TikTok to ask me to promote products for them. At first, I got asked by Shuttle Art, which makes sense. I'm an artist. This is an art account. You're asking me to promote art supplies. That makes sense. But lately, it's been stuff like this pajama set, TikTok shop. I got some leggings, some workout shorts, like two different packs of workout shorts. I got a selfie light, which I can't find right now, which is why today I'm going to clean my room and create content. I don't necessarily need to clean my room in order to create content, but for me, mentally, I'm just able to focus on what I'm doing a lot better when I'm not surrounded by chaos. And because I've been getting a lot of packages within the last 2 weeks, I just have like packaging bags and boxes and bubble wrap and like the paper that they use to compact in boxes, that kind of scattered everywhere. And like, I just want to have some type of order. Some of you guys have unsubscribed from me on Patreon because you have other things going on, and you sent me messages saying like, hey, I'm sorry I had to unsubscribe, but I have some other things I need to focus on, but I still love your art. No worries. I appreciate you so much. If you are willing and able to subscribe to my Patreon and you want to have like early access to videos and social media posts and like get a heads up on the different projects that I'm working on, then great. I appreciate you and all your support. But if you just enjoy my content, you just enjoy my work, you just like want to subscribe to me on social media, and that's like what you can do, I appreciate that, because every single one that watches my video, every single like, every single comment, every single subscriber or follow helps me a lot. One, it gives me data into what I should focus on more, and two, it lets me know that people actually enjoy the things that I put out there and I should do it more. So I found it to be very encouraging. So if you can support my Patreon, great. If you can't, don't worry about it. For those of you who were subscribed to my Patreon but you've had to stop, you have to like pull back for whatever reason, no hard feelings whatsoever. Like, you don't have to like apologize to me or anything like that. I don't harbor any sort of hate towards you. I just feel like I'm grateful for the support that you were able to give me when you were able to give it to me. So yeah, UGC content has been my main focus, because I'm not just creating content just to create content like I am here. I have like contractual obligations to post things in exchange for the free stuff that I've been receiving. And with TikTok shop, there's deadlines, and I have to post a mix of content that actually resonate with stuff that I like to post, as well as some of the ads and salesy stuff, so that my social media isn't just ads and sales and stuff, and like things that people actually subscribe to me for. So yeah, I've been posting my fruit themed mermaids all throughout the month of May on TikTok and a little bit on YouTube. and Instagram, but I've been mainly getting more interaction and engagement on TikTok and YouTube. And one of my mutuals actually bought one of my originals, packaged it up for her, but like, I want to like repackage it and film it. But she bought this watermelon themed mermaid. I'm not making any prints of my mermaid collection. I'm just gonna sell the originals. So if you want one of my paintings, once the original is sold, the original is sold. I won't be having any prints. It's not that I don't know how to make prints. It's just that making prints of watercolor specifically is just kind of annoying to me. Like the process of scanning it and editing it and trying to make the quality of what I see on screen match the quality of what I see in person is like so hard and nerve-wracking. It drives me nuts, and I just don't feel like dealing with all of that right now. So I'm gonna try and just focus on painting some more originals and everything. And I've been pricing things pretty reasonably. Like I've only been charging like $35 for like my originals. And I'm sure as I get better with my work and I get a better understanding of prints and everything, I'm gonna have to raise my prices, and I'm gonna offer more print variety and variations, and like do more print on demand integrations. Like gelato is what I'm currently using with Etsy. So I do want to do like more prints and stuff there. I just want to figure out a way to make this special for her, because this is like the first original painting I've sold in years. And like the first original painting I sold was a commission, because somebody liked my art on Instagram and they commissioned me to make something for them. So I was able to ship it out to them. And I'm just really excited that somebody likes my work enough to pay for it, and they like want the original, because I'm used to like people kind of ignoring my original art, and then they just want stickers, they just want like sticky notes, they just want notebooks or mugs or t-shirts or whatever. Most people don't buy the actual work itself. They buy the work when it's printed on other things that are more useful, so to speak, which is great because it opens up more income opportunities for me. But I actually enjoy when people appreciate and buy my original artwork. So on today's agenda is to first clean my room. Second, film an order packing video for this original art on TikTok, because that's where the customer came from, and I want her to see me packing everything up for her. And what's third on the agenda is creating content, because somebody sent me some lashes and I need to make a video about lashes. Somebody else sent me some skincare and I need to make videos about skincare. And like I just need to make more content that people actually like and engage in, and like make the type of content that brands look for, so that I can open myself up to more opportunities. And I really want my UGC makeup TikTok to get to 5K so that I can promote stuff in the TikTok shop, because I feel like when it comes to stuff like this, you know, pajamas, leggings, workout shorts, stuff like that, I feel like it makes more sense for me to promote on that account than it does on my art account. And because I've had so many people like send me messages asking me to promote stuff for TikTok shop on that account, because that is the only account that is eligible for it, some of the stuff that people have been asking me to promote just doesn't make sense for me to put on my art page. Like somebody sent me something that was like, I think that it was like a bikini line bleach cream to like lighten up the hyperpigmentation in your bikini area. And I'm like, I sell watercolor paintings. That doesn't make any sense for me to promote on this page. Somebody sent me something for like toys for like kids and stuff, and it's like, I'm not a kid, I don't have kids, there's no reason for me to have that. So I just have to like be selective with the things that people ask me to promote for them. So yeah. And speaking of promoting, I've been actually picking up a lot more gigs with my brand ambassador job. I'll talk about that more in like a different video if you like want more details about what a brand ambassador is. But one of the companies that I work for has been sending me to stores like Fresh Thyme and Whole Foods, which Whole Foods are like my favorite store to do demos in just because it's so much easier because they have their own table and they're more set up for it than other stores. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. Cleaning the room, making content for TikTok for like the UGC brands, and doing my makeup, and that's like the plan. And of course vlogging, which is what I'm doing now, because I was watching Julian and Doodles while I was cleaning my room, and I'm like, wait, it's been like 2 maybe 3 weeks since the last time I filmed a video. Let me figure out how to do that. Like, I can make content while I'm watching somebody else make content, and while I'm planning my content. I don't know, my brain has just been wired towards content creation since my account started getting more engagement and views, and like I have like all this stuff been sent to me, and I just want to keep it going and turn this into an income stream so that hopefully I can get to the point where I'm making a few $100s a month from it, and then a few $1,000s a month from it, and it's like my full-time thing, and I can use that to invest more into my art and stuff, and it'll just be so much better for me. Okay, so in case you guys are like new here, I do not own a freaking microwave, so I heat all my food up in the oven. And yesterday I cooked some rice, asparagus, Brussels sprouts, portobello mushrooms, and these gardein nuggets. I don't eat meat. These are like vegan nuggets, and that's like gonna be my lunch for today. She is always stealing my chair. Look at her. She looks so comfy and cozy. How am I supposed to sit down and eat my food, Scylla?
Walks into the house with Justin, and I'm not gonna lie, he's pretty cute. What's up, guys?
Hi, so this is some footage of me downtown. I was coming home from my brand ambassador job, and it was just so nice outside, so I had to get off the bus and like walk around for a little bit before getting on my other bus to come home. And this is what it looks like. These spaces usually like spit water out, but I guess they're not doing that today. And here's like what some flowers look like, and here is just like how everything looks for today. I really think it was really nice outside. Lately it's been in the 80s and the 90s. I'm just so excited for summer. I'm so happy that it's hot outside. It's so nice. The only thing I don't like about this time of the year is that everybody has their AC set to winter, so I have to like bring my sweater with me everywhere I go. But yeah, here's what the bean looks like. They moved it from where it was, like, I don't know, like a block or so away, and they put it on top of this building where people come to ice skate in the wintertime. But since it's summer, they kind of fill the area with like chairs and tents and stuff, and people can eat outside from those little cafes. The food isn't so great, but I don't know, it's kind of a touristy trap thing. Here's some footage of me coming home, just like on the bus ride downtown Chicago. So if you've never been downtown Chicago, this is like a little bit of the footage of what it looks like. I have these little wooden plaques that I bought in Michael's around Valentine's Day, and they are just so cute and so fun. I wanted to like paint some Valentine's Day art with them around the time that I bought them, but I just never got around to doing it, and I just really like painting these little heart-shaped lingerie butt things, and I'm using these acrylic markers that I got from Shuttle Arts. So I painted these with like a base acrylic paint, like really basic cheap paint from like Michael's and Target, and I'm using these art markers. I am not super familiar with acrylic art as a medium, and I've never really been like a marker artist. So I'm really just experimenting and seeing what works well, and just kind of playing around with the colors and trying to like get familiar with this as a medium, because I really enjoy this as like a creative outlet, not necessarily like for the purpose of like trying to sell stuff, but like genuinely something that I actually like doing. And it's something that I would do even if nobody bought it. It's something that I would do just for fun, just to kind of like get my hands dirty a little bit. and you know, take a break from like always doing digital art, because I've only been doing digital art for like a year, but I'm like a traditional artist at heart, and I don't want to lose my skill, and I don't want to rely too heavily on digital to the point where I have no idea how to use physical art supplies. So I just like doing these little exercises where I'm actually using my hands and like touching physical things and not just like looking at a screen. I also think that this is a great way to take a break from constantly looking at screens. Like, I'm always looking at my phone, the TV, an iPad, or something. And by doing activities like this, it allows me to just like find something productive to do that doesn't involve me having to look at a screen. Like, I can look at physical things. And I just think that this whole exercise has been really great, and I've really been loving it. I'm still learning how to use these markers and figuring out how they work and figuring out how the colors all look together once I lay things down. And I'm still trying to figure out how I can make things look a little bit more dynamic and interesting, because you can't really blend with these markers because they dry like as soon as you draw whatever it is you're drawing, it's already dried. Like, if you work really fast, I could kind of like pat my fingers to kind of blend a little bit, but not as much as I would like to.
Up, bitch. Come on. Oh, people here are so like, what the fuck? You see me in this big body?
Turn right.